Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine.
What makes a good broadcaster?
A good broadcaster is an all-knowing being. And I say that with pride because you must know everything. You must be comfortable discussing every subject. Because you read wide, you meet people, you must be confident. You must know your subject as a broadcaster, to astronomy, to farming, to everything. So you must know that. You must know how to carry yourself well. You must be composed. You must dress well as well, because you are dressed the way you dress. Now, and you must feel confident within yourself.
What are the commonest mistakes made by most broadcasters?
It's being overconfident. You must constantly reinvent yourself.
Okay.
And the moment you think you have arrived, that is when you start to fail. And you have to be confident and not arrogant. Because sometimes you think you're a talent, you have arrived, because talent will take you up there. It is character that will keep you, right? So you have the talent, you must have the nice character to keep you going. And you must always read to reinvent yourself, because you are as good as your last performance. Our job is a thankless job. If you do very well today and tomorrow you plummet or you fail in delivering, people will forget what you did yesterday. So you must constantly read and be ahead of others. After all, the public depends on you to get the information they can use. And so you must imbibe those ethos of the profession: fairness, balance. You must be apolitical, right? And then you must always be sure you are on the side of truth. Once a broadcaster or a journalist is seen to have tilted to one side, people lose confidence in that person. So your conduct, where you are found, the things you do in public and sometimes in private reflect on how people perceive you. So at all times, you must be on the side of the truth, and you must make sure that whatever you do, you protect your profile, and then you protect where you work. Because really, if you have arrived, you think you've arrived, you're on top of your profession, and don't forget that up there is very slippery. You can easily fall. So you have to be on the right side of things. Some broadcasters fake. Some broadcasters also are arrogant. You don't need to be arrogant. You have to be humble, and you have to be believable, and you have to be truthful. These are some of the things some people fall into that trap of saying, well, I'm a public person, I'm a journalist, I'm a broadcaster, therefore I can challenge anyone, I can be rude to anyone. No, that's not the mark of a good journalist. That's not the mark of a good broadcaster or a broadcast journalist.
Now, what are some of the tricks that any broadcast journalist who wants to distinguish himself or herself must adopt?
Yeah, I think it's quite simple. Number one, if you are discussing a subject, you must know your subject well. one of the tricks also is to research. You must read. You must confirm and reconfirm it's your story before, you go on air. Number 3, you must know how to speak, how to talk to people. You must know how to conduct yourself well. The other tricks would be for you to have a good listening ear. For example, if you have a tough interviewee, because some people can be very tough. As a journalist, a broadcast journalist, you must know how to navigate through such tough persons and bring the person back to the subject you're discussing. But you must really understand that you are the one in charge at that particular moment. For example, you are conducting an interview. And you have to be witty. You must have the ability to think at the spur of the moment. And you must be able to multitask, because sometimes you might be on air, let's say you are reading the news and your prompter fails, right? You must have the ability to return to your script, or you must be able to ad-lib. And how do you ad-lib? You ad-lib because you understand the subject. And a good broadcast journalist, must have the ability to network. You must have your sources, very important. And of course, you mustn't divulge your source. You can't open up your source, because once you do that, you dry up. So you must read, you must be witty, you must be intelligent, and you should be able to create a very wide range of sources, friendship, and all of that. And you have to be diplomatic as well. So you have to multitask. So it's a whole lot of qualities that must come into one person, and you should be able to carry yourself well, and then navigate through all the booby traps, because our profession is a very difficult one, but we get the job done.